Good afternoon, Lisa.
Good afternoon, Andrew.
Episode 31 of Round the Archives
Has been released.
He's out in the wild, running free.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Available on all the usual places,
Yes,
SoundCloud,
iTunes,
and Player FM, and occasionally other platforms that we're never aware of.
Oh, okay.
It does.
Weird.
Yeah, if you Google it, occasionally you get weird other things.
Okay.
But what do we have? Shall I hold
You
it?
hold the cover.
Right. There's the cover by Mr. Martin Holmes, Round the Archives, with the Liberator. A load of floating heads. Round the Archives Blake 7 type logo. And the Exton Moss Experiment logo.
Yes.
For the two redheads there.
Two redheads.
They're not redheads.
Are they redheads?
Not really.
No.
Are Simon Exton and Ken Moss, that's
Yes.
right, get in frame,
Yes.
who we are very pleased to welcome as the first of hopefully several new voices
Let's hope so, yeah.
for 2019.
Yes, there are plans afoot.
As they take a break from their own podcast to join us and talk about
Kavanagh QC.
not Kavanagh QC as I kept calling it.
No.
Because I think I was getting confused with the Copacabana song.
Okay.
So, at the Copacabana. That's enough of that. So, Kavanagh QC.
Yes.
What's that then?
It's an ITV drama from the 90s starring John Thor
Yes.
as a barrister.
Yes.
And he's doing it with a northern accent, with his natural northern accent, because he was in fact born in Manchester.
Uh-huh.
And he's not a Londoner.
He's not a Cockney then.
He's not a Cockney or a Southerner of any kind. So the accents he does for the Sweeney and Morse of the Alien.
Do you mean that's acting?
Yes.
Good grief.
He's very good.
Wow,
Yes.
I was convinced.
Yeah. So particularly his accent he does for Regan is very good.
Yeah.
But anyway, going off the point. So they talk about the episode. What was the episode called?
Ancient History.
Ancient History, sorry. And it's written by Nigel
You haven't
Neal.
heard the article yet, have you?
I have heard it.
You have heard it?
I have heard
Just
it.
not
yes.
on the
Not on the
edit.
episode. No, I haven't heard the whole episode yet. It's written by Nigel Neal, and it was the last thing Nigel Neal wrote for television. And it's very good.
Because Simon and Ken do a lot of
They do a lot
Nigel
of Nigel
Neal
Neal
stuff.
hence the name of
Hence
their
the name,
podcast.
yes. But yes, seek out their podcast if you haven't. There's lots of
Interesting
stuff there, and
things.
there's 2 new episodes out this very weekend,
Yes.
episodes 10 and 11.
Yeah. And if
as a
nothing
pair.
else, you'll learn about gin.
Oh yes, they like that.
I
Jim.
like that gin.
Also then, Martin Holmes takes a brief look at the League of Gentlemen and what he remembers about it.
Yes.
Because astonishingly, the League of Gentlemen
It's 20 years
is
old.
20 years old
Well, it's a bit older than that.
this
It's
January. Well, on TV.
Yes, 20 years since TV.
Yeah. But notice that scrawly writing on there. Try and get the reflections right. That's signed by Mark Gatiss. It says to
It is.
Andrew, but I
It
don't.
is.
I don't remember meeting him.
No, I met him he did a signing at Barking, and you had just had your operation for your gallstones.
I'd had me operation,
Yes.
hadn't I?
Yeah, so I took the
I'd
cover.
had me gallstones
Yes.
whipped out.
I took the cover with me and asked him to sign it, and he was very nice and very sympathetic, and he pulled his Mr. Chinnery sympathetic face.
Which goes like.
I can't do it.
Go and do it in
It's
the
sort of
camera.
like- What's like that?
Is that your Mark Gatiss sympathetic
No, that's
face
my
impression?
bad impression of it. So yes.
Oh, bless.
But he was very sweet and jolly nice.
But it's shocking that it's 20 years, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean that's not 20 years since that, but
Well,
yeah.
face pulling. It was not long off.
No,
It's only a couple of years
after.
after.
Yes.
But yeah, I don't think we watched the League of Gentlemen in a long time.
No, we really should. I mean, obviously, I really like the League of Gentlemen. The Mr. Chinnery bits are always the bits I wince at the most. But I think obviously that's the intention. But that's his take on Peter Davison's vet character, isn't it?
We're all
But
creatures.
he's a more destructive character. But there was a backstory to it, because they did a Christmas special where you got a backstory to the curse of Mr.
Oh, it's
Chinnery.
a curse, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
What's this about his wig? Is that the same one that he used in Doctor Who?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's his Mr. Chinnery wig.
Yeah.
His mum always used to like that wig.
that was his best
That
hair,
was his best
wasn't it?
hair, yeah. It's better than his proper hair.
Okay. Next up, and this should come as no surprise.
No, everything was on the cover.
Given the cover and given all the videos we've been doing, we take a look at the first 4 episodes or so of Blake 7.
To see how you would set up a series.
Yeah. So it's sort of in conjunction with our videos.
Yes.
So
they go together quite nicely.
So we've gone a bit multimedia.
We have.
It's not quite a simulcast, is
No.
it? Because we do talk about slightly different things.
Mm-hmm.
The videos look at the episodes individually.
Yes.
This article looks at how they sort of join together
Yes.
in sort of a world-building exercise.
Yeah.
And as we said, those first 4 episodes would probably be jammed together into a 90-minute pilot, wouldn't they?
Or possibly a 2-part opening Gambit episode.
But,
That's series 2.
in 1978, Terry Nation was allowed to take his time,
Yes,
wasn't
and
he?
take 4 weeks to set up the universe.
Yeah.
And introduce all the characters.
I think that's just an interesting sort of different way of looking at the article. And finally, this is another big one. S Department. That's what I used to think it was called.
I know, because the S is bigger than
The
the
S is
department.
bigger than the department, so
Yeah.
it's got to be S
Yeah, I
Department.
can see why you thought that.
But it's Department S. And is this another show you know very well or not?
I probably know more. Well, I've probably seen more Jason King,
Yeah.
but I haven't seen even much Jason King. We've got both sets now, so we really must get around to watching some.
But yeah, Martin does another piece. So this is very much a Martin special, this one, for which
We are very grateful.
thank you. Just the series as a whole, and I've seen some, because again, we talked about Simon at the start of this, and Simon had a fairly good range of unofficial videos, shall we say, some of which he very kindly lent me in the sort of very early 90s. So I've seen sort of some of them. The one I always remember is The Shift That Never Was, which is about the sort of chemical factory where everybody called in sick that day, and yet a shift still turned up to do work. And it's all to do with trying to steal gold in solution in a big tanker or something.
Right, yeah.
So but it's often the sort of weird opening image that people remember of sort of Department S. The plane that's days late.
Yeah.
Or the spaceman in the middle of London and things like that. So it's another of those shows. I think it's one of those ones we keep meaning to sort of get around to at some point.
Yes.
Which is obviously why we've got the box set. But there's only so many hours in the day.
Unfortunately, yes. Too many DVDs as well.
But yeah, there's a very brief look at episode 31. I think it's sort of come together fairly well in the end. And again, it was a fairly manic sort of. We did all the recording for the links on Friday night after coming home from shopping.
Yeah.
And I spent a fair bit of Saturday morning doing the final edit on it, and I got it out sort of for Saturday lunchtime basically. So that wasn't too bad in the end. I did wonder whether it was going to spill into today or even Monday, but I think there was less to do than I thought. I always overestimate it. I'm a bit like Mr. Scott from Star Trek. He'd always say it would take 3 weeks to do, and I always managed to do it in 2 days. So I learned to think from him.
Okay.
I always used to do that in chemistry. Like if somebody wanted a test done, I'd say, okay, call back at 4 o'clock and it'll be done. And they'd accept that, and then you'd ring them up at 2 o'clock and say you got the result, and they'd think you were a genius.
Alright, okay. That's the Mr. Scott way of doing things.
Yeah, so I sort of tend to apply that to our schedule with this as well. So, if it comes out early, hopefully people are nicely surprised.
Yes.
And, well, hopefully they are, I don't know. But yeah, already thinking about episode 32.
We are, yes.
And hopefully the wheels are in motion in various places to see us receiving a few things with that. We've, as we said, we've always got something in the cupboard that we can choose from. But again, maybe we'll get some new voices. I don't know.
We might do. Hopefully.
Maybe not. But I know one of our regulars, has just done a piece, and that's in the editing stage, isn't it? So we should get that in a few days, hopefully. So lots of fun. It's turned out to be sort of mostly drama.
Yes.
This time, hasn't it?
So next month it might be something completely different.
I think it might be mostly comedy next time.
With possibly
with
one
a bit of
drama.
drama. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, this issue is drama with a bit of comedy. I think next time might be the other way around. But let's see what we get in,
Yes.
you know, through the old emails over the next few days.
Yes.
But, yeah, stay tuned and we'll keep you updated.
Yes.
Okay, so episode 31, seek it out and have some fun with it.
Hope you enjoy it.
Bye-bye.
Bye.